boom, 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 boom. Dude, I've had that dang the Wii Sports boxing theme stuck in my head, man, for like 5 years, dude. I mean, the past 3 days, it's been that thing. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It just it's crazy, dog. All right, let me see, man. But yo, man, we're here for some My Hero Academia awesome sauce, dog. I apologize for not being here yesterday. Dude, this entire week was hectic, man. This entire week was hectic. I just finished recording an update video for the actually it just finished rendering. I just finished recording an update video for a couple of the non-weekly series that I'm covering on the channel for, like, what's happening, what's going down, and what I'm planning to do with those. But the weeklies, man, don't worry about it. We're still being like swimmer. But is that Prime All Might? Prime All Might, bro. Oh, this got to be celebrating the movie then, right? Yo, My Hero got the cover this week. Look at Deku, bro. Like, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, you got a Deku and Bakugo toy up here, man. It looks like one of those toys you'd see at McDonald's, bro. Get yourself a little kids meal. Get yourself a kids meal, bro. And that kids meal, you got a Bakugo and Deku toy, man. Hey, man, I would have bought it as a kid. Are you kidding me? What did these have, man? I think stuff like the Wonder Balls. You'd have like the Stormtrooper. I remember when Star Wars episode I think it was the Phantom Menace when that dropped, man. You had like a little pod racer that you could get with your kids meal, and the the pod racer. You'd have Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, man, we remember that stuff growing up. We have Prime All Might right here in the corner, man. You got Deku. Let's go, man. Let's get right into this chapter. But yeah, I apologize for not being yesterday. This entire week was crazy. Look at this. Bro, look at this right here. I just realized my computer was never even charging. That wasn't even plugged in. Look at that right there, man. Melissa, Izuku, and All Might. And it has all film strips, and it's showing scenes from the movie. I'm surprisingly, for My Hero, maybe it's because the people who went to Anime Expo are actually respectful, but I haven't seen anything from the film. The closest thing, and it's not even a spoiler, it's just, somebody getting hyped over it. The only thing I know about the film is that my boy Yonko said that it was great. That's it. That's all I know about the film, bro. Aside from the trailers, of course. But no way. A college chapter cover to celebrate 4 years of serialization. 4 years? My Hero's already been out for 4 years? Are you kidding me? Bro, I feel like I feel like the show just started yesterday. I feel like the manga started like 2 years ago. Bro, this thing's already been going on for 4 years? That's crazy. Celebrating 4 years of serialization. Oh, the 4th character popularity poll begins. So we're getting a new popularity poll. Got Baku Goat right here. Chillin', dog. Jiro, Momo, Suyu, Raraka, Todoroki, Deku, Aizawa, All Might, Endeavor, and Hawks. Man, Hawks, bro. After last week's chapter. I was debating in my head because I wanted to come on here and talk about because I haven't read Kingdom or My Hero, and I was like, I really want to read Kingdom, man. But then I was like, Hawks, bro, Hawks. And I was like, bro, I'm always late for these series anyway, but I really want to read Kingdom too, bro. But then I was like, Hawks, because knowing Hara, he's probably gonna switch from where he currently is in Kingdom to something else. And I was like, man, but My Hero, bro, Hawks. What happened last week? So let's see. Let's get right into the chapter. This is an awesome color page. Let me go back and save that. I like the cover too. Why is this thing looking like this? Regardless, let's make it full screen. 2 days later. See? Only 2 days, bro. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a hat, it's because I didn't feel like brushing my hair, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I like completely 100, bro. Because I'm not leaving for a little bit. And whenever I woke up, I was trying to get a pink diamond Kevin Durant on 2K, and I was like, you know what, man? And then I didn't get him, so I was heated. And then I said, man, you know what? Let me before I leave today, let me go ahead and get some My Hero greatness in, or some Kingdom. This ended up doing My Hero. But yeah, man, I didn't feel like going to the room to the shadow realm and brushing that bit back, man, because I'm gonna have to take a shower later anyway. So 2 days later, I came to visit since you're in Alamanal and you are the #1 hero now after all. Yo, man. Look at the scar, bro. Yo, angle, man. Endeavor looks fresh right here, bro. Even with, I mean, maybe the scar makes him look even more beast, but God, man, that Nomu did all that. That Nomu did all that, man. I mean, not only did he obliterate that entire portion, but he whoosh. But he still has his eye. I did not expect him to keep his eye. Due to the severe injuries sustained, Endeavor underwent surgery in addition to healing from Recovery Girl. Thanks to those, he avoided death. As for Miruko, after the incident, she hopped away as quickly as she showed up. Man, that league sure does piss me off. Always resorting to their sly little schemes. I'm gonna go look for him. I'm glad your left eye made it out okay. That's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, that's the #1 thing that yo, Hawks, man. Hawks! But I'm really sorry about everything that happened. It's all my fault. Quit acting so noble. My injuries are my own responsibility. Hey, that's a good one. Can I use it next time I'm injured? You had no intention of actually apologizing, did you? But more importantly, that Nomu came charging in, aiming directly for us. And on the same day we arrived. Was that truly a coincidence? Yeah, man, yo. He's already, putting, Hawks under suspicion, bro. But, I mean, how can he not, man? I mean, just knowing... I mean, of course, we as readers will be paying attention to that, and we'll know that. But we know that Endeavor is a smart individual. And Horikoshi, of course, is going to put Endeavor in our shoes, where we're also questioning this man, especially after what was going down in that whole election thing, on some Pariston stuff. Hawks was out here, his charisma was taking over, everybody was walling over him, man. I thought this man was the main villain of the arc. And then last week, I found out this man was a double agent for CP9, and I'm like, what's going on here, coach? CP9 is out here hiring agents from other series? This man Spandam went all the way into My Hero to get some more people, dog. And you're like, what is going on, coach? Anomo came charging in, aiming directly for us on the same day. That was truly a coincidence. Man, yo, Endeavor looks fresh with the scar, man. I can't flex. I cannot flex here, folks. Well, then the new top 2 are walking around right outside the station in broad daylight. It's bound to raise some eyebrows. The villains were waiting for their chance, and we caught their eye. That's why I deliberately appealed to the crowd to make us stand out the other day. So I'd have a convenient excuse. It's like, you gotta love Hawks, though, man, for everything that he's doing, bro. Putting up a front on all sides. It's like, he can't be completely 100% real with anybody. He always has this facade on, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. But it's also a really cool character concept, especially in a series like My Hero Academia. Surprisingly, it's the first type of character we've seen like that. The ones waiting for the chance and we caught their eye. In fact... the fact that I'm making contact with the villains is top secret after all. It's possible the Nomu rumors themselves just bait spread by hero hunters. We'll have to notify the League search team. Tread carefully. If you're planning on continuing your investigation from here on out, you should ask someone to cooperate with you. That way, even if another enemy of that caliber appears, you'll be able to stand against it. And never have you always been that considerate? You want to get burned? I always said, hey man, you try to get slaughtered, son? This man said, don't try him, bro. He's being considerate, but don't push it, dog. Don't push it, man. Once all my feathers grow back, I'll be back on the job. It'll probably be another day or so. Shouldn't you get some rest too, Endeavor? I suppose. Alright, catch you later. And Endeavor just, puts up the hand, man. Is this really necessary? That's the whole idea behind this proposal. If we can corner them by surrounding them both on the surface and behind the scenes, we can completely cut off any attempt they make to retreat. Proposal! Despite knowing that, I can't possibly refuse. You still phrase it like that. How malicious of you. I won't deny it, Hawks. The fact that your circumstances didn't allow you to be present in Camino turned out to be very fortunate for me. A child? Did you say a child saved you? That's unbelievable. It was a huge 130 kilometers accident. Search for him right away. This boy is blessed with incredible talent. He simply must become a hero. From now on, I will provide support for him and his entire family. If corrupting myself is enough to put everyone else at ease, then I will gladly take on this job. I am Hawks, the man who's too fast for his own good. A society where heroes have more free time than they know what to do with. I will make it a reality as fast as I possibly can. Yo, he's such a fascinating character, bro. Hawks, dog. That's crazy. Look at this. Hold on. Let me. I want to go back real quick. An amazing panel, man. A society where heroes have more free time to know what to do with. That is his dream. He's said it several times. That's most certainly the goal that he's trying to accomplish here as a hero. I will make it reality as fast as I possibly can. Yo, the household of the main flippin' family. You just scramble in the raw egg and then BAM! Now, who said that? It's messy. You just scramble in the raw egg and then BAM! Nice work out there. You must be tired. Long time no see. And Endeavor walks right up in, bro. No! I thought you were about to have that convo, bro. Shoto even went out of his way to get permission to leave school grounds, you know? I told the teacher he was welcome to come in too, but he respectfully declined. Well, anyway, I'll just say congrats on a job well done and leave it at that. The nasty scar you got there. Yo, I love that. I love that, man. Because it's kind of like, you know, I was supporting you and I was watching you. But I ain't forgetting what you Prince Zuko, bro. This man Prince Zuko'd him, bro. Like, come on, dog. He legit, like, he's like, bro, you Prince Zuko'd me, man. What, you expect me to just not a flipping get on you for having a scar too, bro? Man's gonna roast him every time he sees him. Like, hey, man, I got a Prince Zuko, but at least not half my face ain't hit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now Endeavor. Oh, that's beautiful. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it that way. Like Horikoshi gave this man a scar, so that now like both of them will have that thing in common. Like both of their faces have been hit. Well, of course, one of them was done by the father, but regardless, the fact that they both have scars on their faces now is going to be a really cool thing, you know, from here on out. It's kind of symbolic in a certain way, you know, to showcase Endeavor's change in his character. But this man proceeded and said, "That's a nasty scar you got there, bro. I'm surprised he didn't roast him even further. This man got Zuko'd, bro." Slurp looks at him. Oh, Endeavor, because he has a sorrow face. Slurp. Slurp. He's just mad quiet, bro. Hey, you two, can't you at least manage a welcome back? We all promised we'd thank him today, didn't we? That man ain't thanking nothing, bro. He ain't telling him thank you to his face unless he's dying or something, bro. There's no way Todoroki's telling this man thank you unless like Endeavor's like 2 seconds away from death, man. You know how anime works, bro. Dad's finally trying to reflect on the past and show more concern for his family, you know? Just because you hate him doesn't mean you should leave it written all over your face, lad. I can hear you. This man said I can hear you. Sorry, sis, I just can't do this. Natsu! Natsuo. If you have something to say, then go ahead and say it. Say it? That's rich coming from the guy who wouldn't even look me in the eye for all these years. You've got some nerve, you know that? It's funny, I had no idea soba was Shoto's favorite food until today. You took special care to never let us hear failures into his life after all. This man, bro. Don't look at them, Shoto. You live a different world from them. Nuts. He's not leaving anything behind. Not his past nor his family. I know for sure that he's trying to face them head on. For whatever reason, Mom and Sis both seem to have no problem forgiving you. But as far as I'm concerned, that crazy bastard we all know too well is still going strong. They're acting like you've changed, but you haven't changed a bit. You completely neglected us and left us to listen to Mom screaming and Shoto crying. Not to mention that what happened with Big Bro Toya. Toya? That's the, that's the Dabi thing, right? The song with Dabi? The Dabi, at the end of the last chapter, I should have reread the last chapter, bro. Right? Hold on. Let me one sec. Let me pause real quick. Isn't that what he said? At the end of the last chapter? My Academia 191. Last page. Snatch. No, never mind. Yeah, Snatch. Never mind. I thought I was tripping, bro. I was tripping. Snatch, dog. Snatch. Okay, never mind. So, Big Bro Toya, you go off and beating some strong villain doesn't make all that just disappear. Damn it! And here you are deciding now's the time to have a change of heart? Just one subtly try and come back into our lives? It makes me sick. Do you have any idea how any of us feel? So you can't blame them, bro. You really can't. From now on, I'm going to face my past and atone for everything I've done. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry, sis. Thanks for the food. This man spread, bro. I mean, how can he not spread, man? I mean, legit, bro. Well, let me turn up the brightness right here. The brightness is all the way high. I don't know why my room looks so dark, man. Is it because I live in Florida? Look at this out here, dog. Looks like it's gonna rain 24/7. But anyways, I'm sorry, sis. Thanks for the food, bro. I mean, yo, you can't blame Natsuo in this situation. Like, especially as the older brother in the family, man. I mean, I can speak. I'm the eldest on both sides when it comes to my cousins. Other side, of course, from my siblings. So I know what it feels like to have the responsibility and to see the struggle and the hardship that everyone else that you care about. And you know that, you know, it's like you're the one carrying all that burden because you could be the one doing something about it, man. And it's like you understand like what's happening on both sides, from like both like the adult standpoint and from the children's standpoint. Just like, you know, you're the oldest and you understand the responsibilities that come with it. But at the same time, it makes you so angry. And then especially when something like this happens, man. Like, he just comes back up into, like, swimwear after all these years, bro. I've just constantly... I mean, that's like I said, he referred to them as failures, man. I mean, you know, abusing and whatnot. So I definitely understand where he's coming from, bro. You know, I've loved Endeavor's character change and whatnot, but I can definitely see where the family is coming from, where it's very hard for them to accept it. Because it would be very simple for you to just come on here and say, yeah, man, I forgive you, dog, you know, but it's not that simple, bro. For all these years, you know, all the scars, and I don't mean by scars like actual scars done by abuse or anything. I'm talking about emotional scars, son. You know, that takes a long time to heal, dog. And so I can definitely see where Horikoshi is going here with Natsuo and just the family. But I feel like Todoroki would probably be the first, or at least that's how I felt. Initially, I was like, he's gonna be the last one. But after seeing this reaction in here, I feel like Todoroki would probably be the one that leads the family truly coming together to respect this man, bro. Because after he said, you know, all of them, of course, in the last couple of chapters were saying, you know, I'll be watching you, and you know, they were hoping that he would come out of it victorious because he's their father at the end of the day, and they see the change that he's trying to undergo as a person and as a hero. But it's really hard to let go of the past, man. It really, really is. Geez, I guess things won't work out after all. After Shoto got accepted into UA and he was able to see Mom again, and then Dad approached us and started coming around, and Mom started smiling again, I finally thought we can become a proper family, and your sister was really happy, you know, Shoto? And this man's still slurping, bro. It says, I've never seen Natsuo get that emotional before, man, because he's been holding it in for God knows how many years. He's been holding it in, dog. It's been 2 days since that fierce battle, and opinions of the #1 hero continue to waver. They're still wavering? My man was dying, bro. Listen, man. I thought that everyone, after he put that fist, I thought everybody was being like, yeah, man, you're going to have some Endeavor tards. I mean, kids all over the world are going to have Endeavor on the backpacks, on the shirts. People on their game systems would have an Endeavor on the side, man. Kind of like I have a Gears of War logo on the side of my Xbox. You're going to have Endeavor's face plastered on the side of the Xbox, dog. On your backpacks, on your notebooks. You got Endeavor's face on it, man. Hey, listen, bro. After last chapter as well. And then, well, but whatever, man. Whatever, yo. Whatever, man. Well, it was a narrow victory, to say the least. Is he going to be alright? He was covered in blood back there. Yet again, they let the League escape, didn't they? And always thinking about the furthest thing from what happened, bro. Like, yeah, they let the League escape, didn't they? It's like, it's because of that, man, that y'all didn't die. Having a bunch of Nomos already been captured. If he has that much trouble against villains on that level, well, this man said villains on that level, bro. That Nomu arguably is the second strongest thing we've seen in the series thus far. Aside from AFO. Are you kidding me? On that level. That pisses me off when I see stuff like that. As you can see, the voices of anxiety haven't changed on the other hand. Turn it off. That's turn off the dang TV, dog. Don't go broadcast. Yo, the kid. Look, we're broadcasting despair all over the world. Now when our symbol hasn't given up yet, who do you think is straining himself for our sakes right now? Can't you see? I was always an Edge-Shot fan, but how could I not become a fan of him? That's what I'm saying, bro. How could I not become an Endeavor fan after that, man? You know, I understand where the children are coming from, bro. I'm also a fire type, so I can't help but feel happy. A fire type. This man's out here thinking he's a Pokemon. But I think the best part was, can't you see, Kun? Can't you see, Kun? John Cena? Can't you see, Kun? Who is it? Can't you see? That really took me by surprise. A certain boy has become the talk of the town, earning himself the nickname Can't You See Kun. His passion shouts move many hearts and do them to cheer on Endeavor. Oh yeah, the kid. That kid is factually John Cena's son. That battle was something else. I mean, Endeavor goes without saying, but Can't You See Kun and of course Hawk's dedication were both huge. Everyone's like in unison, let's cheer him on! It was crazy. And yet I can hear it. I can hear the sound of that invisible something you built up over the years crumbling away. He may yet be faced with tough opposition, but everyone has not realized that the age of Endeavor has arrived. The voices of support for him are steadily growing louder and louder. Endeavor the hero, he's amazing. No. That's what I call a beautiful panel, dog. Like, if you think that Todoroki cheering for him was beautiful enough, he says Endeavor the hero, he's amazing, he's remarkable, because he's not completely putting him over. He's not completely saying, Endeavor the father, Endeavor the person. He's strictly saying, as a fellow hero, Endeavor the hero, he's amazing. He's remarkable. And I love how he's not looking at the screen, bro. He's just looking at the television, dog. He's looking at the TV. Yo, coming from Todoroki, man, that's something, bro. Pretty much everything Natsu said was right on the money, I think. Still haven't forgiven you or for how you tormented mom. That's why I wanted to see what kind of dad you'll become from here on out. One small inspiration really can completely change a person. I know that better than anyone. Yo, the Deku greatness. Shut up. I'll bring some more soup. This man's still slurping. Yo, man. Who would have known that all the way back in the sports festival that all would have, led to this point, man. Yeah, I love it because he's like Endeavor the hero, he's amazing and he's remarkable, but you still have to work on Endeavor the person, on Endeavor the father. That's awesome, man. That's beautiful, bro, because it's still showing steady change. But you still have to work on yourself, dog. But you know what? I'm here supporting you, man. And I want to see what happens in the future because of that. That's beautiful, bro. It really, really is, man. I became #1 against my will. In the worst possible way. I felt nothing but irritation and bafflement in my heart, but I continued to do my job. Okay, Lobemo. For what reason we're equipped with our powers? Endeavor, the answer to that must be quite simple. Power, reason to reign above them all. When I see those words, suddenly these trite, simple feelings welled up within me. Hold on, give me 1 sec. I was talking to. For what reason we're equipped with our powers? Endeavor, the answer to that must be quite simple. Power, reason to reign above them all. When he said those words, suddenly these trite, simple feelings welled up within me. I must secure a future for them, bro. Going back to the codename Kids Next Door kids. Is that the duty of the top hero? Then, what of the future I cut short? I have no intention of asking for forgiveness after all that's happened. Dad, now you're running off somewhere? Fuyumi, I'm sorry for everything. It may well be too late, but all I can do is atone. That is the only path forward. I chose the wrong words when I spoke to Natsuo just now. That day. Hold on, bro, before I continue. Just, the subtle but incredible change in this man's character, bro, from the beginning of the series till now, man. I mean, you want to talk about a character that was legit created for you to despise him, and then he turns that right back around and says, "Nah, I'm gonna make you love him, man, and just love the whole family." and it's amazing to me because he built these seeds so far back whenever we first started the serialization for the series. You know, we think of this now, 4 years in serialization. Before even the first year of serialization came to a close, he was writing down this plot line. You know, 4 years of build up, man, and what a story, bro. What a story for these characters, man. And you know that there's still more to be told with these characters in particular, and more to grow in their relationship with each other. But at the very least, Endeavor's trying, man. He's trying to atone, bro. And that to me is more than enough. That day after basic endurance drills, I did my own one for all train. Oh, it's Deku. Well, without even taking a bath. Look at me, Neta. I practically collapsed into my bed and fell asleep. I had a dream. Flying flag knights, is that? Is that Nana? Next to me was a beautiful woman with a tough-looking face. Behind her were people I'd never seen before. Who the hell? I've seen this before. No, it's much clearer than before. Is that his dad? The traces of one for all? One for all versus all for one. What word? One for... Why do you stand against me? Join me in my conquest, my adorable, foolish younger brother? Because everything you're doing is wrong and I can't possibly forgive you. Not a single fiber of your being. Wait, bro! So All For One was a part of their squad? People, hold on, give me a sec, bro. Next to me was a beautiful woman with a tough-looking face. Behind her were people I'd never seen before. I've seen this before. No, it's much clearer than before. They're traces of One For All. One for all versus all for one? What am I watching? What words do the fated brothers exchange? Fated brothers! Family? They're not only family, bro, but he was a part of the squad. So he was a part of the squad and he betrayed him? This man Horikoshi goes from an endeavor, a very emotional, I mean, it's tugging at your heartstrings. And the man proceeds to give a flashback of the two in their prime going at it. Bro. Either, but All Might right here look, or that's All Might, right? Because I know that's All For One for sure. But it says One For All versus All For One. Which is, I'm going to assume that this is young, All Might. Yo, this man looks a lot like Shigaraki, bro. With the hair like this, he looks a lot like Shigaraki. Is this the last page in the chapter? Yeah, it is, man. Holy flag nards, bro. Look at this! Like, how do you go from Endeavor to the flipping All For One versus One For All? Like, I was expecting this back in It's been exactly 100 chapters since chapter 92. This is the first time we saw Nana. And then 100 chapters after that, this man showed me a dream. A dream, bro. Like this man Deku's in the Avatar state. This is in the Avatar state, bro, you know, meditating. And he sees all the previous avatars, man. Like, what we got going on, coach? I had a dream. And you see him completely covered. Bro, next to me was a beautiful woman with a tough-looking face. Yo, any chapter with Nana Shimura is a 10 out of 10, man. That's a shoot, brother. Behind her were people I'd never seen before. And then right next to what I believe, because it shows two people right here, then right next to the third one is what looks like All Might. And then next to All Might, you see this dude. I've seen, and then at first I was like, yo, that's Deku's pops. I mean, bro, because the whole concept of this entire thing was about fathers, right? So I was like, yo, are they supposed to reveal Deku's father? But no! I've seen this before. No, it's much clearer than before. And bro, it ends up being AFO. AFO! The original. Remember, we're talking about Young Prime. Of One for All. One for all is all for one. Why do you stand against me? Join me in my conquest, my adorable, foolish, younger brother. Because everything you're doing is wrong and I can't possibly forgive you. Not a single fiber of your being. So this must have been after he killed Nana, right? Like directly after he killed Nana? See, man, when you see stuff like this, bro, you're like, there's so much the series is yet to tell. What am I supposed to do? Yeah. Bro, All For One in his prime. Look at this. Yo, he has his hands in his pocket, bro. Look at the Yakuza boss. He's like, yeah, son. This man, All For One, has hands in the pockets. I mean, no, look at that spiritual pressure. My boy's Hockey's looking to the screen. I mean, he's flexing, bro. He's walking from side to side. Look at those boots. AFO in his prime, dog. This man looks like he has Bakugo's haircut. Yo, this man All Might really, really does look like Shigaraki, though, bro. He really, really does. Unless there's something I'm missing here. Am I missing something, guys? Let me look at the comments real quick. There. That this is the first AFO OFA fight? Then that's why, bro. Hold on, my bad. So this is the first Avatar. This is bro. This is legit. Yeah, this is the first Avatar, bro. You got the first Avatar versus like the first Fire Lord. That's madness. Going all the way back